I'll show you how things or something else. I call DirecTV out and to see if they could get my TV back to the antenna part of it, and stumbled across something on my phone that everybody talk about cost so much. It said free TV, so I pushed the button on free TV, and it's all kind of free TV shows on the phone. And I've been watching the same movie over and over and over. I need to find out that this is only available on this phone because of it being something new for one, and expensive for another. So, what a bargain. So I can watch free TV now. So I'm kind of a little happy now. So, but anyway, those shows I had on about Nelson Mandela, saying a person that changes his principle is a person not fit to run a country or nation. And it seems like Donald Trump will terrorize people and tease them and say that they're going to throw him out, only to change his mind and say he was joking. Or he says different things that for shock value. And to me, that is exactly what Nelson Mandela is saying, is a person that changes his principles is not fit to run a country or to rule a country or to run a country. Donald Trump has always thought about money and how much he can get, and his mind is still on that. I thought he would let the people run the White House that knew how to run the White House and just step back and be a man in the shadows and take the credit for it, but apparently not. He gets up front and foremost, and he says ridiculous things about what should be. And at this point, if you want to know the truth about it, he don't care if he gets impeached or not, because the money that he made so far being in the White House has probably tripled his fortune. So whether you impeach him or not is not his concern. He's probably trying to do what he can to get impeached, to tell you the truth. So I guess that's what you get for getting TV stars as presidents and different other assholes as presidents and stuff, and it backfired on you. But I don't see any of y'all talking about y'all proud to be American singing that shit lately. Or you can't take my freedom away singing that shit lately. But I guess you're how do they say that when you're it's not two-faced. It's kind of like wishy-washy or something. My parents used to say, it's just wishy-washy. You go one way one time and another way the other time. It's whatever however the wind blows. It's something they used to say to me. And that's how it is with America now. Looming danger from North Korea and Russia. And you're acting more like a third world country in the United States than a third world country. Arguing amongst yourself. Senators blacking their wives' eyes. Movie moguls, superstars, giving up and saying, fuck it, yeah, I approached her as a hoe because she was a hoe. Their word being accepted after years of not saying anything. What a bargain. So Russia is laughing at you and saying that we already took your freedom away. North Korea is busy as a bee making more ballistic missiles. And America is just playing with his dick. So, who's the third world country now? Or who's at least acting like a third world country? Well, I don't want to say America, but I think if I had to pick, I think it would be them. So, don't be surprised if you see that bright flash and you be like, oh, it couldn't be. Oh, it just couldn't be. That nuclear bomb. Look how them people, man, I still can't get over this. When Hawaii thought they were going to be attacked by a nuclear missile, they were putting people in sewers to be boiled lobsters, because that's about all they would have been. Putting kids in manhole covers, taking the manhole covers off of a sewer, putting the kids down into water drain, a sewer. They would have been little lobsters boiled when that heat came across that island, and boiled their little asses in that in the sewer. I mean, and they running back and forth down the island and stuff. Where are you going? It's an island. It was just really so funny. So laid back the Hawaiians are that I don't even know if they got a bomb shelter. And what I would have did after that episode, I would have thought about going to the highest mountain, digging down as far as I could to make some kind of a bomb shelter. And storage thing, you know, store all your little coconuts and all your little surfboards and stuff down there. But y'all so laid back, won't even let the tourists surf on your beaches. But you go be the first ones to get it. It's just something else, man. Y'all just, you know, a person wants to live as long as he can, but you know, sometimes shit gets so monotonous. You don't feel like you're gonna miss something if you don't live. But there's something else. Life is interesting, good or bad, interesting or not. It is just a trip. I think about all my father, mother, sister missed since they passed away. And they ain't missed shit. Tell you the truth. They ain't missed shit. Same shit still going on. Just different day. But I don't know. I seen my mother when she was in her coffin, and a lot of things she didn't complain about. She had arthritis. I was looking at her knuckles and different things that she didn't complain about. Being a strong woman, sacrificing for her kids, and her kids turn out to be lousy, ungrateful kids. They could have did more for her while she was alive, including me. But so one thing I've always regretted. But everybody likes to think that they're still around and they see you and whatever. But sometimes I get a sense of them being there. Maybe it's just in my mind or whatever. But I know as mean as my dad was, he would probably terrify my ass for getting rid of his guns and different things that it did. Or Raymond, run him insane. So sometimes I figured that they just moved on and life ends when life dies. You know, I'm not sure. It doesn't really bother me. But anyway, third world country we are now, America. And I don't know why they talk about it. America is one of the most powerfulest places in the world, where maybe it used to be. I don't think it is if you can get an election turn over and get a person from Russia to control an election, how powerful could it be? And you can't find out who did it. But anyway, stop putting your kids in sewers in Hawaii when it's a looming threat of a nuclear bomb coming, because all they're gonna be is little lobsters boiled in the sewer. That ain't gonna help your ass. I've worked with nuclear missiles, and I tell you that heat finds every crack, and it moves real fast. I actually got a chance to see a lot of that films of nuclear devastation when I was in the service, but and I've seen some of the Hawk missiles knock down drones and stuff too. I was lucky enough to see that too. But your ass ain't got nowhere to hide in Hawaii, running up and down the island. You might as well stand still and face your fears. That's all I got to say about that.